Are you excited for Deadpool and Wolverine, and do you want to see the film early by upwards of 3 to 4 days? Good news for you, if you live in Japan. So, Akasan, I hate you. Nah, you're good, man. I love your content. Keep it up. Okay, so, yep. Japan wins. Somehow, they're winning. They're winning over there, man. I don't know what's up. I don't know why Japan, but it happened. And, the film is releasing there on the 24th for early showings, but on the 25th, it's just open. So, if you live in Japan, you will be able to watch Deadpool and Wolverine a few days early. Meaning that, obviously, spoilers are gonna hit early. And some people, like I mentioned, friend Akasan, you guys might have seen him. He's a reactor. Make sure, go say hi to him. He makes some great content. I've been a fan of his for quite a long time. He's going to get to see this early, so I'll be excited to get his review, quite honestly, unless he's going to be out of Japan during that time, which would be really funny, because he's, like, had to fly to other countries to see films early. But hey, this isn't bad. And this makes me think that we're probably going to see a couple more announcements about territories getting the film early. Which, again, isn't anything new. You know, like Australia typically gets it before the United States because of the whole, how days and different times work. I mean, with how time works, remember, Hulk Hogan once wrestled 400 days in a year. True story. Hulk Hogan version of truth, but yeah. I think that this is great. And honestly, it lets them gauge the success of the film internationally, and then they can kind of compare and contrast with other films that they put out and go, hey, if it does way more than the other films we put out here, this means bring up the budget in other territories because it's going to pay off. So there's a smart tactic here that honestly really seems like it's taking too long to get to. International is always a good way to, in many ways, also avoid spoiler, because a lot of people that are going to see in Japan do not speak English, and they're not going to run straight to the internet and talk about everything. So it's kind of smart. I really appreciate it. I just hope that maybe they can announce some early showings elsewhere. I would assume Europe. Typically, there's at least one territory that gets it like 2 days early, so that might follow. But this is, to me at least, a good indication that they're trusting this, and they're hoping that the feedback and early numbers are going to be huge so they can, bring up that marketing budget for the US and blitz us that weekend in hopes of setting a new record post-pandemic.